This is going to be a little tutorial on how to replace your coil ignition bracket on a Mazda RX8. So I have already pulled apart the bracket. Here's the old one. It's quite bad. Some of the bolts have rusted and snapped as I tried to check the status on how good or bad my coils were. So I had to purchase a new one, and here's the new one that I got. So gonna be showing you guys how to install that into your RX8 if you have one, or if you just want to watch. So let's get to it. So I've already labeled my ignition coils. I put tape under each one of them so I know which one is which. I will be taking off the tape. So all of mine do look like this, which is in perfect condition pretty much. So there was no need for me to take them off, even though my car was on 60,000 miles when I purchased it, and it's been about 5 since then, so I wasn't sure what the status of the ignition coils were, so I decided to check, and I kind of ruined the bracket. So yep, that's what it should look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting these back onto the new bracket, and then we'll be putting the new bracket back in place. So the next thing that we're going to do once we've checked the ignition coils is we're going to figure out which one goes into which spot. So I know that this one is going to be going here because that's the 4th one. I labeled it. This one is number 1. We're going to take the tape off. We're going to put that right there. This one's number 3. So I'm going to put that right there. Number 2 goes right here. And we're going to take the bolts, and then we're just going to tighten everything up. We're also going to put on any extra brackets or little accessories that came with it. So put this on here. This is for the wires right there. Alright, I'm going to do my best to put this in the camera. So it's kind of hard to record and put this in, but just bring it on down. Put everything in place. Get your bolts. I have one way over here. Hold on. Right down there. It's kind of hard to see. Right there in the dark. I have to put that in. Sorry about that, guys. You can't really see it, but it's kind of hard to record this stuff. But there is a bolt right where my finger is, if you guys can see that. Just kind of tighten that in. Gonna go around with a wrench later and tighten all these with the wrench harder. Alright, and then there's gonna be 2 more right down there. You can't really see them. It's kind of a really bad, sorry about this, you guys. This is gonna be kind of a bad video, but see those little holes? There's one there, one right next to it. Right there. There's one. and the ones right next to it. 2 screws in there, so I'll be back when I get those in. Alright, so I have finally see those 2 bolts down there? Right. The next thing you're going to want to do is connect all these wires back to this. Kind of hold it in place. It's a little bracket for the wires, for the ignition wires. Go down to the spark plugs. It's a good thing to label them before. That's what I did. So I have this one says 1. Put it into the first spark plug hole. So just reach down in there. Just kind of put it in. You get your second one. Do the same thing. Now it's very important, like I said again, you do this in the correct order, or else your engine is going to misfire or just not even turn on. So, don't want to do that wrong. And you're all set. I guess I forgot to plug in these right here. These are what ignite your coils and basically let the car work. So don't forget those too. That was kind of stupid of me. So we'll plug those back in. And now we should have everything all set. Let's go check it out. There you have it. How to change your ignition coils by Darknet 2.